Welcome to a special edition.
Welcome to the Women in Leadership Body, Mind, Soul, and Business podcast 1 year anniversary celebration with you guys. And we understand that you guys cannot find the first episode anywhere. And there's a reason for that.
If you haven't heard the story, here it is.
Here it is. So we decided to do a podcast. And Heather was showing me how to do live because I had never done live before. And it was a year ago tomorrow.
Yeah.
A year ago tomorrow. And I hit the live button and I hit this thing. Okay, well, here we go. And
So we just went with it. We were going to go live later, but we were just talking about like how to go live.
Mm-hmm.
So we just jumped all in.
Yep.
And that's how authentically we've shown up over the year.
Mm-hmm. And that was episode 1.
Yeah.
1 year ago to tomorrow. And so far, including episode 1, we have done 166 episodes.
That's so cool. I didn't know.
That is cool. So this one is our 167th episode. And we have over 500 downloads.
That's so exciting.
And it's just growing.
Yes.
And we're doing so much more than just talking to you guys now. So
I love the space we're in. It's a really amazing being welcome into the space of connecting to the heart and soul of who we are and what we do, but not just us, what you guys are all doing too. And that's what we love so much about this journey we've been on.
Absolutely.
And showing up through the mess of life and learning how to just keep going every day.
Yeah.
Every day. I've been a little bit in survival mode with the beginning of school. It's super stressful.
Yeah. It's been a very, very full and abundant time for us as well. And so we thank you guys for that, for hanging out with us, for following us, for doing.
Today, we're going to have an adventure.
We are going to share episode 1 with you, with our reactions
to episode 1.
I don't think I've gone back and watched the whole thing.
I maybe did around our halfway point.
Like
I wrote something on the blog. I feel like I watched something then, not even like before June.
Yeah, and if you guys would like us to re-release episode 1 in its authenticity, just by itself, go ahead and let us know because I think it's fun. So this is what happens when you go live. Day 1.
On day 1, here we go. We're gonna. So I hit that button. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
There we are. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
I'm excited because this is the first time we've gotten to collaborate like this. Oh.
Our first collaboration.
You had to wait still. There we go. See,
there we are.
Yay,
we are live. Okay, so thank you for joining us. We're so excited to be here today. This is our first try. We are looking at starting a podcast. Isn't that exciting?
I'm so excited. We're so excited. We're very excited to bring new things to our community and to make some new contacts and meet new people. And we're really excited about the whole mission that's been laid on our hearts to bring to the community. So go ahead and tell us.
Okay, so welcome to the first Women in Leadership, Body, Mind, and Soul and Business podcast. I'm so excited. We're just going live today. It's not an official podcast, but we're gonna make it work and we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we're not letting freezing or stopping or not having all the right things set up stop us. We're just keeping moving forward.
It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just gonna make it happen and learn as we go. So with that being said, I'd like to go ahead and give you guys a quick rundown on what to expect from our podcast. We want to, as a mission,
this is interesting.
We're working to connect with women in leadership and business to build relationships and empower each other, improving the health and wellness in the community, body, mind, and soul. So the first thing we're going to start with as women in business is some grounding.
So a lot has changed business-wise for us.
Yeah, we have gone full-time into this women in leadership Body, Mind, Soul, and Business LLP.
Yeah, we're officially the Women in Leadership Body, Soul, Mind, Business LLP.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
It's pretty rad. So we do this full time, and we love it, and we help businesses and local businesses, little businesses, big businesses get more visually seen online and increase the know, like, and trust factor of doing business and converting people into relationships so they know what to expect from your business.
Exactly.
So this was us day one. We knew exactly our mission. It was really laid on us.
It really was. And we really stuck to that for the year. Yeah, it's just really interesting to see how far we've come professionally even.
Right.
Simple.
So at the beginning, we did a lot more breathing exercise, we felt like we had to fill up this hour of time, right?
Right.
We felt like that was what we had to do. We had to create a show, right?
Right.
We didn't know.
We had no idea. So now we do things a little differently. I used to read during the podcast. Now I do a weekly reading on Sundays on our YouTube channel. And it's like we're doing all the same things, but we're just doing it we're doing it differently.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've learned through talking with different mentors and the different people we've had on the podcast. We've learned something amazing from every single person, everyone, like just like the growth in the year, like 166 episodes, and we show up authentically every time,
every single time. And our plan was to do like once a week on Fridays because we had Fridays off from our other job at the time. And then now we're doing 4 podcasts a week. We are networking daily.
I love the networking. We didn't know that we loved networking so much. But having that group of women, especially. We were definitely hanging out with the wrong people.
It was we weren't feeling like we had a place to fit in.
Right.
We were feeling like we didn't have a voice, and that wasn't true. So by doing this podcast, we have to find our own voices.
Absolutely.
Pave our own path, and so much more.
And so much more in supporting the community, because that, I think, is the biggest piece for both of us. We came together on a parallel journey, and when we united, we knew that we needed to share that with other people because we're doing basically the same things, but all alone and feeling alone.
Yeah, I feel like I'm making new friends all the time because everybody that has been coming into our life has become such a dear friend.
Yes.
It's just been an amazing year of friendship and abundance. It's very cool.
Agreed. All right. Let's get back to the episode and see what we got.
And we're just going to breathe. Breathe in through the mouth. And out through the mouth. I meant through the nose the first time, by the way. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. And let's do one more nice, big, deep breath in.
Must have been really anxious to do that many deep
exhale
breaths.
nice and slow. Let the whole body relax.
Oh, that's we're much better after this. I mean, you access that nervous system.
We're going to start.
That was a long time.
Projects at the same time. What projects do you think could have waited? Oh, I think as someone that's a mom and working from home and owning our own businesses, I think it's really easy for us to have so many hats on that we bleed the time over. So I think that for me personally, what probably the most is time blocking, so that
Wow,
I know
I
that
started
I don't
time
have to
blocking
worry
day
about
one.
that particular thing
Aw.
until later in the day when I have time to deal with that, so that I can. So I think I prioritize them and then really think about what I can eliminate, or is it really that important?
Yeah, and I feel the same way. There's always tons and tons of projects. To-do list is never ending, right?
Oh,
So there is stuff that can wait.
So Maria Tan in her Mojo challenge was talking about writing down that to-do list and then crossing off everything that doesn't apply. That's what we're talking about here. Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
And then okay, take a look at how we, I don't know, our presence here versus our presence here.
Right.
It's totally different. So much has changed. Our energy is shifted. Pretty cool.
It is
Yeah.
really cool. I love it. I'm excited.
Can wait. It doesn't have to be right now. And you know, Heather and I are just starting this new adventure with this podcast, and it could have waited, but we really didn't want it to. We really felt
Because
that
it
this
could have
was
waited
something
because like
that
I
we
was gonna have
wanted to
surgery
do
in a
and
week,
that we
right?
were really in
Like
the
but
direction to
no.
do it now and not wait.
And not wait, yeah.
And not wait.
The way everything around us has been vibrating. It's like everything we've been studying and learning over the last couple of years, I think for both of us, has brought us right here to this table to have conversations like this.
And we want to include you guys in these conversations. So if that is
Still
you,
true. Still true.
if you would like to join us in this conversation, feel free to comment either on Instagram, hi Instagram, or on Facebook, hi Facebook, and let us know how you feel about these subject areas and what you think about it. I would love your feedback. So Heather, how did this overextended state affect the quality of your personal life?
No, it
When you
wasn't.
were overdoing it,
To do some
too
tattoo
much on your plate. How
more
did that
spray,
affect your
guys.
personal
Oh, they
life?
it's covered up
Like it's
today.
like my
We're
grandma's
actually at
label
our
of burning the candle at both
Pulling off
ends.
again.
Like you're just burnt out. Like literally, there is no fulfillment in what you're doing because you're just so stressed out about everything that you're doing.
Fulfillment in what you're
And
doing.
you're in
because
this
you're too
constant state of survival and stress.
Hasn't it been cool to feel fulfilled every
It's
single
just
day?
not for anybody,
fulfilled.
right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You're not
It's just
fulfilled.
it's just not fun for anybody. And we tend to do that a lot to ourselves. You know,
Yes, we do.
we
Don't
overextend
we?
ourselves energy wise.
Yes.
My daughter talks about spoon theory.
Me
I don't know if
too.
you've ever heard about spoon
Oh,
theory.
yeah,
Have you heard about spoon theory?
I love
Okay, so the
theory.
spoon theory, for those of you who
You
don't
did
know,
a
is
spoon theory
basically
in the first episode too.
you have so many
Yeah,
spoons of
that's
energy
great.
to use throughout the day. How many spoons do you have left when all that's done? How much energy is available when all that's done? So being able to streamline things so that you can use your spoons more wisely is
And a lot
super
of
So we
time
don't
it's
take them away from
reference
us.
to people that have chronic illnesses that
Anything
actually
that
wake up
takes
with less
Tickle
spoons than
like
the
this,
average
even the
person.
straw is pushing
So,
it because it's a metal straw.
This
But
is a good way, and we're cultivating a way to help bring back spoons for people.
Yeah, for sure. We want this to definitely be a way to empower people and bring each other together, essentially. The next question is, what could you have done differently?
Definitely love the block timing. Like planning out things when you can get them done instead of always worrying about them, but planning out time when things can happen, so that if you don't have time to address it, you can
Something going on there distracting me.
you make the time. in
also,
your
I hear a
schedule.
little bit of
I
the
literally
speaker
have
because that was one of our first
crazy things
challenges
on my
was our
schedule,
audio
like,
quality.
that's when I'm going to think about that, so I'm not overwhelmed about it right this moment or in the moment.
Right, and being able to give yourself the grace to be able to set things aside.
We've learned a lot about if it's not heart centered, it's okay for us to say no to things, and it's been an interesting path to start to not just always say yes,
Right.
but when it's yes, it's oh yes.
Yeah.
Right.
It's with both feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then life is a lot more enjoyable for both of us because that's the energy we're going into things with.
Yeah.
Baby. Grace, I like that too.
Feel that stress. Our emotions get the better of us when we're stressed. Our children, our families, the people we love
I'm not speaking.
get the brunt of it when we're stressed. So,
Not at all.
there's
No
a lot-
authenticity. What are you
going on
talking
here,
about?
Right. Okay. Think of other areas of other things you began, projects and things, but could not keep up. Write down the reasons why you think they ended.
I call this my barriers. Like, what was my barrier to not getting this goal done? Usually it's something around goals I've written down or something that I feel like was important to me, but what stopped me along the way? What was that barrier that kept me from moving forward? A lot of times it's my health, personally, health, well-being, mental state. These are real barriers, and I will write that down so that I know that that's where we went. That's what happened.
Honesty.
Because then you can start to work on it when you write it down.
Yeah, for me, my barriers is I tend to overwhelm myself and put too much stuff on my plate.
I've been really
And did something appealing replace those things? And did you give
hell
those
yeah
things enough
energy replace those things, right?
reading through these books and
Ooh.
kind of
Thought about
bringing
nails
those
yet.
issues out has always been a passion of mine, and just trying to figure out the best way to do that. And I think this podcast is a really great answer for that, because I didn't just want to read these things to you guys. I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, we want to
like what we're doing here. We want to have a discussion. And again, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below.
I mean, definitely. But choosing to be educated, that I would never turn that down. And choosing to be a businesswoman, even though it's been really hard in this environment, and it's been really hard for me to face some of my own personal fears, but I really am it helps me so much.
I just love connecting with other people. I really get a lot of joy from that. Over this last couple of years that we've had, I have been trying to keep going, and it's never been about the money for me.
Right.
I just want to help other people. I want to help other people feel good in their bodies and their minds, because yoga is such a great tool. And, I'd be lying if I didn't say yoga saved my life. Right. And so I want to share that with other people, because there might be somebody else out there who needs that. Know is that I needed to do something healthy with my body, because when I started doing yoga, it's been about 6 years ago now, I weighed 200 pounds more than I do now. And I have knee issues and everything else. I was in the military. I'm a disabled veteran. And there's a lot of issues in my tissues, right? And then I have some mental stuff going on and things like that. And yoga was really a way for me to begin to heal my body myself. Yeah. In a way that was deep and meaningful for me. So being able to share that joy and that hope with other people is exactly why I do what I do.
See, and for me, bio, I feel like, saved my life. Because I've been also on the weight loss journey, for a while now. Being 172 pounds down, and 44 pounds in the last year since joining bio, and that's the 44 pounds that's been the hard pounds. I wasn't always coming back to this weight and not ever losing this 44 pounds. Like, it was the hardest weight.
You'd lose it and it'd come back, and you'd lose it and
I wouldn't even be able to get to this low of a set point. Like, I would not even get past.
Right?
Because
we shed
it.
Yeah, because we don't want to find it again.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember who told us that, but it was maybe Chelsea at the beginning of the.
I think, yeah.
Because she's also like, we were in the
Lost
middle of a
weight.
podcast and found out that she had lost a bunch of weight too, like
Mm-hmm.
the same, like all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow.
Pretty cool. I can't believe how sick you were in this.
Right? I was thinking that too. Like,
Yeah. You were so sad.
I was trying to show up every day, but I was just really, really sick. And now I'm so strong and have so much more energy and I can do so much more.
So sometime between episode 1 and major surgery that was not expected. Not really. Like,
Well, we thought we were going to go in and just clean out some infection,
have a procedure.
have a procedure, and then in a few more weeks we were going to have the more major surgery. So we were doing things in steps. Yes.
So that's cool.
It is really cool.
It's really cool to see you so healthy after being so sick.
Right?
Just sheer like brain power focus. Like my ideas are going. I'm able to like process them and get them out there. It's just like super mental clarity.
We're not getting lost in our thoughts and
Right.
our emotions about something. We're just doing them. And then we're like, did I just do that?
Yeah.
Did I get that?
Who
What's
was
that?
I thought
Who
it was
was that? So I love that. And I love it. I kind of feel like it kind of gave me the energy to like bounce up and be myself for the day. You know, I was surprised when I first like was able to just start getting up out of bed every day. Like that was a huge achievement. Like, and to not have to take an afternoon nap, also
Let me
a huge
clarify that.
achievement.
So
it was just a
what would happen before is I would have to set an alarm and I would have to start stretching so that I could get up out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can just like wake up and my feet can hit the ground and I can walk. And that before I would have to like wake every single muscle up and get stretching.
Do you think that part of that had to do with how sick you were?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the muscle strength I have now and I'm able to have now.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though I tried and I was still active, I was not nearly like I am now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still have like back spasms and stuff at night. Like my body's still learning, but
Doing much better.
So that was a big change,
Mm-hmm.
and not having to take a midday nap.
in such a low place, and so it's been really an amazing journey this last year.
News and events.
Like we were literally sitting in a couple of like dining chairs with like a card table.
I don't think they were folding chairs.
Folding.
They were the classic metal folding chairs
And like a card table.
and an old school card table.
Everything were all handwritten.
Everything. Yes.
Like we had a plan.
Yes. We made a plan. We were going to practice.
We were.
We were going to. So you got us very authentically.
Well, now we have done this, 166 times. So I think we've got like.
And we're both like, we're not going to watch another 20 minutes with our audience.
Right. We have really minimal notes now. Like we have our flow down and everything else. And it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we talked about announcements and we talked and talked.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't do that now. Well, we do announcements.
We do.
We have some cool ones right now. The Tears Foundation Gala on
October 8th.
The Tears Foundation is our cause of the quarter this quarter. And we're super excited to finish up the quarter and then we get to reward ourselves with enjoying this amazing gala that they're having.
Yes. So the gala is October 8th in Puyallup. If you would like any information on that, check out the Tears Foundation .org.
Yeah, the links are all below. We got that all hooked up for you. We are quickly filling up tables. So
Yeah, I think
so
we have
exciting.
one person up at our table for someone who wants to come hang out with us and have a great time. It's Roaring 20s themed, so
I picked out our
get out your best Gatsby style and have a great time with us. Congrats.
It's very exciting. And it's a really awesome organization. And I really like taking a look at what can be done in 20 years. Going from just the local, just helping one family at a time, just really connecting with the need and filling it, and then seeing how they can take their mission worldwide. It's really amazing to think about as we grow business and we're going into just our second year. What can we do in 20 years?
Right. We've come so far in just this
keep
1
going
year.
and taking that next right step. I'm very excited to be in this space.
Me too. So if you would like to support the Tears Foundation, go check them out. And if you send us a coffee, guess what? 10% coffee proceeds goes to the Tears Foundation for the quarter. So there's a link for that in the description.
Yeah, send us a coffee. That's great. Thank you so much. And continue to love and support on us. That's great. We love you and support on you. You can head over to our website.
And leadershipbsmb.com. Did we finish watching the thing?
No, we're not gonna.
We're not gonna.
So if you would like us to drop the full episode so you could listen to it, let us know.
We would like to see if you guys want to see the raw, unedited us going live for the National Star, just to, get some laughs and just have a great time with us and our growth. So we're here to grow together, so come join us.
Thank you so much.
We love you.
Namaste.